Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season setting the all-time record for head coaching wins. Also was selected as one of the 15 greatest coaches in league history. No surprise there. And Brian, with 5 championships and a gold medal, to his credit, he is in the conversation for the greatest NBA coach of all time.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you. And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. And for San Antonio, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Green in at the 2-guard spot. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Leonard on the wing. Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Parker.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Tony Parker. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
He does not get the second one. Here's Fresh. Rebound, San Antonio. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Now here's Parker. 9 points in his last outing. About a minute into this first quarter. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Murray against Parker. Right wing. Pass to Robinson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first.
Yeah, sure. Timmy had a chance to take the shot, but he's so skilled at hitting the wide-open teammate there. Gorgeous pass.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Here's Fresh. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. Parker with it. Giving them some good action. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game. The shot's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Mutombo. Outside Murray. Here's Fresh. Robinson defending. And Parker pulls it down.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Dikembe Mutombo. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Been pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
And so he hits. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Fresh. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Parker finds Leonard. Now here's Green. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Mutombo with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
2 minutes.
Here's Fresh. Parker defending. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Outside, Green. Parker outside. Back to Green. Pass to Duncan. Back to Green. And here's Robinson. Got a hand on it. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Fresh. Leonard defending. Here's Fresh. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Fresh. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And the Hawks making a change here. And that's good as he hits both shots. San Antonio calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
The Hawks have gone a terrific 4-5 here in the second quarter. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Clint Capella out there with Smith. Then it's Murray, and it's Fresh in at the 2. Leonard against Smith. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Parker. The 3. Robinson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Robinson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
16 feet out. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Parker. Good D by Murray. Atlanta has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Fresh. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. San Antonio trailing here. Leonard on the wing. Back to Parker. Outside, Green. Leonard outside. Here's Elliott. Atlanta with a rebound. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Fresh. Give him 8. And once again, off the mark, Atlanta.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Elliott. No luck on that one. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. To the left side wing. Atlanta again missing.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Hook loose. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Fresh. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we said time and time again, so I'll repeat it, have to be careful with the ball or this is what happens.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
Failing to find a rim offense, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Now here's Green. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Leonard, left side. Shoots from 12. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Lots of throwback stuff to Kawhi's game as he's just feasting now in the mid-range.
Young against Parker. Pass to Fresh from... That's in! Coming off an assist from Young. 13 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Robinson. Soft touch off the glass. Robinson's got 6.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Now here's Green. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
First personal foul. 14 foul. Substitution for your Spurs. Ben Wallace.
Leonard finds Parker. Over Young. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Pass to Leonard. Mutombo with the rebound. Outside Young. Here's Fresh. No good with a layup. And so it's Atlanta now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. Just a great first half from them, especially the second quarter. They're up 12. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. We've got Green, and it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Fresh. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Spurs. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Spurs shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Parker. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Parker's got 7.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Fresh. Leonard defending. Pass to Maravich. Over Green. Money from 17 feet out.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Duncan. Shoots from 14. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. He's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Fresh. 16 points for him. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. And another shot. That shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Now here's Leonard. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Here's Robinson. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here we go, all alone.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
So both teams changing it up here.
Spurs Youth Dance Team.
Here's Duncan. 6 points for him. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Well, in the 2020-21 season, Clint Capella showed how valuable he can be, Brett.
Yeah, he led the league in offensive and defensive rebound percentage. And for his career, he's averaging double digits on the glass. But that season, BA, man, that was ridiculous, even by his standards.
At the line for your Spurs, Bruce Bowen, taking 2 shots.
That one's off. That's off as well, so he misses both. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, VA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Murray. On the take. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Hawks, DeJounte Murray. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Bowen. Here's Ginobili. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Spurs foul. Team Duncan. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks. Fresh. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
The line for your Spurs. George Griffin. 2 shots.
And he drops the first, and it's a completely new group for the Hawks. San Antonio trailing here. Fourth quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. Here's Ginobili. Pass to Robinson. And it's in there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Well, the Hawks shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Back to Murray. Here's Fresh. Shot clock at 5. From the line. Murray, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on it, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Fresh. Deflects the pass. Robinson with a steal. Knocked away. Here's Tumbo. Here's Fresh. The 15-footer. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Leonard. And Maravich pulls it down. The Hawks leading. Inside. Here's Ginobili. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the defender gets caught off balance. Ginobili with that signature burst of his to draw a trip to the free throw line.
For your Spurs, Manu Ginobili. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Fresh. That's tipped. Here's Parker. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
It's T-shirt time, fans. Put your hands in the air and make some noise. One could be coming your way.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Leonard outside. Parker against Young. Parker passes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Parker outside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. Back to Capella. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Cliff Hagan, DeJounte Murray.
And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter. Drills it from deep.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Pass to Leonard. It's tipped. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Murray. Gets a very good look and converts. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now Leonard. Driving in. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Certainly a reliable free throw shooter, but these always feel different. Let's see if Kawhi can focus in.
At the line for your Spurs, Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
It's the first one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
As even a temperament as you'll ever find, Leonard is usually nails at the line, especially at the end of games.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Murray from outside. The shot that time not on target. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here's Green. Rebounded by Fresh. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Pass to Murray. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Hagan. Hits the front of the rim and out. Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
Leonard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Fourth personal
That
foul.
one on Murray.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
And Leonard drops them both.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so they foul intentionally.
Kawhi Leonard. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Fresh. At the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They trail by 3. 15 seconds left to play the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Parker, and the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Fresh, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Third team foul. At the line for the Hawks. Fresh. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Here's Parker. Pass to Duncan. Right side Green from downtown. So this one belongs to the Hawks. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.